Hello, Leo. Gosh, I'm in a weird mood today. Okay, I'm completely stressed out, guys. Not stressed out. I'm just like getting nervous because I don't have everything done that I need for my surgery. So bear with me, all right? So for you Leos, my name is Patti Who's New. I do intuitive tarot. I also do intuitive coaching, spiritual coaching, life balance coaching. So lots and lots and lots of free videos for you guys to learn how to balance your mindset, spirit, and body, either on this channel or if you go to Get Balanced 2020, a lot there for you if you're trying to transform to a better life or a more quality life. So that's for that. Again, I'm doing readings today. If you're watching this before the 10th, I'm doing readings today and yesterday, Monday and Tuesday only this week for lives. Usually I'm Tuesday through Friday. I'm having surgery tomorrow and going to be out. They're replacing my knee. So not an easy one. So anyway, let's get started. You guys did have a new moon in Pisces come in. This is for the 15th to the 21st. I can't shuffle today. 15th to the 21st. So there is still the energies of that new moon in Pisces coming in. So probably until about the 16th. So if you're feeling a little agitated, anxious, nervous, let me tell you, that is just this month. The energies of people are just so tight. It's like, would everybody just breathe and take a relaxation pill? Really, it's really bad. Everybody I have come into, it's like I got to stay away from their energies because they're just so uptight, anxious, angry, frustrated, everything. This is the new moon too, though. So let's get started. The 15th through the 21st, and we'll see where we're going to head here. All right. So the first oracle I'm going to pull is the Divines. The Divine always has a lesson that we want to learn. I don't know what that is. This month it seems to be pride. A lot of pride out here. He's trying to squash. Second card is the current energies. Third card is future energies. I don't focus in a whole lot on the future energies because if the divine wants you or the energies want you to go forward in a certain way and you don't, then the whole energy changes. All right. So we'll focus in on it somewhat. And then I'll go in the end with the planets. And for those of you that are brand new, just know that I mix the divine, which is intuitive energies, and also astrology and numerology. All right. So our first card out is oh my gosh, seriously. The first card out is the Fiery Fairy. And it is about creative action and optimism. So some of you, and it's the number 3, which is about acknowledging these things. So some of you that might be going through a storm or a challenge or uncertainty about something, this is actually a time where you need to look into more creative solutions, be optimistic that things are going to change, everything is going to be fine, and acknowledge that and keep telling yourself that, because that is the divine saying, I need you to acknowledge that I am working on this side in the second dimension. You can't see it. Just trust and keep moving forward. That's the divine. Creative solutions, creative actions. When you come up to a wall, how can I figure to go over, around, go under? That is what the divine is talking about with creative solutions or creative actions. And then our current energy out is the Eagle. So that's number 3. We have to acknowledge we have a problem. How do I get through it? I got to stay positive through it, and even almost thankful through it, because when we see a problem or a challenge, you're like, Patti, why the heck would I thank going through crap? Because there's a lesson in it. There's a lesson in it. And that is the key thing, is what lesson are you taking away from it? Are you going to take bitterness and angry because it's not working out the way you want it to? Or are you going to be thankful that he's trying to create something better, So I say he, but he is energy. Divine is energy. Divine is whatever you want to call it. Yahweh, God, Sacred One, universe, Allah, whatever you want to call it. However, it's energy, just like the universe. They all work together. That's why I do the divine astrology and numerology. If you study it, they're all the same. So anyway, so second card out, which is the current energies for this week, is the eagle. Extremely intense time to think about this because it's the number 9 and it has to do with divine. It has to do with your spirit, integrity, and connection to angelic realm. I'm telling you, people just don't understand, and they don't believe that if you live on a spiritual plane rather than an earthly plane, things are going to turn out no problem. Yes, you're going to have a little bit of trouble to get through it, but your trouble is going to be like this rather than like this. This is earth, and this is divine. We'll get through it. Yep, not a problem. Oh, yeah, because you're looking at completely different elements. When you're Earth, you're looking at all the crap and everything that's going on around you, all the distractions and all the materialism. We're in spirit. These are things that we hold that we can take with us when we pass through. Very different concept. Trust me, I've been both. I will stay in the spiritual realm. It's very peaceful. It's very calming. It's very balanced. Very, very balanced. So the future energy is the water fairy. So the water fairy is about your feelings and emotions. Somebody out there has a problem with feelings and emotions because they can't control them. They let the feelings and emotions control them rather than controlling the feelings and the emotions. I'll say it again. Someone out there will resonate with this because they have a problem controlling their feelings and emotions rather than controlling your feelings and emotions. Big difference, night and day. Night and day. So what that means is somebody needs to learn how to bite their tongue. I don't know who this is for, but somebody has a hard time biting their tongue when they get angry. And they say mean things. They say not nice things. They say actually verbally abusive things. I had that happen to me today, and I'm like, you ain't doing that to me. Sorry, you're not. So see ya. If you're going to be that way and you don't want to change, see ya. Because no one deserves that. No one deserves being called a name, being called, telling them that they're no good, blah, 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 blah. So if that's you or if you know somebody, it's time to nip that in the bud. Have that with not being able to control your emotions. That is an earthly thing. That is a broken foundation. That is something going on in the past that needs to be healed and repaired. And they are definitely not walking with spirit. And this is for you. If you are the one being pummeled with that, walk with spirit and walk away. I hate to say it, but you got to walk away from that, because that can actually turn into, from studying criminology too, but chemical dependency, that will be verbal abuse to emotional abuse, which verbal abuse is emotional abuse, to emotional abuse to physical abuse. Because this is a power thing. They've lost power somewhere in their life, and now they have to take power over somebody, and that's just not healthy. So I don't know who this is for, but I feel like somebody coming at you is like this, and that's your future. So don't allow it. Do not allow that. And when we control our feelings and emotions, it's beautiful, because we sit there and we watch people and analyze people, and then we realize, I'm glad I stayed quiet, because I watched, and this is not a person I want to be around. This is not a person, then you don't get involved so deeply so quickly. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you got current energies, future energies. All right. So we've got the first card out is the Queen of Swords, truth. This is Queen of Swords is all about truth. Again, this is your truth as well as maybe somebody coming at you. So you have to be honest. If this is going to be the current energies of the spirit integrity and connection with it, you have to be honest. You know, it's like people will say, for example, if they believe in God or they're Catholic or Christian or anything like that, they're afraid to say it. They're afraid to say it, but they'll just, you know, beat around the bush in how they say it, but they'll never say, I'm a Christian, I'm a Catholic. I mean, it's very hard because in this day and age, you'll be ridiculed, or you're like, oh, you're one of those. Because a lot of people have been pummeled in the wrong way about religion, but a lot of people with a spiritual belief, that actually walk the walk and aren't hypocrites, then they have a hard time saying that. So this is a thing. This is about your spirituality. This is what are you doing and what are you saying, and are you actually walking in the walk? Because that's truth. And that's what sword is all about. And it can either bring people together, which you want people in the same like mind together so that you can actually flourish and grow, as long as it's of constructive and not destructive. You want to grow. You want to be surrounded with like-minded people. And then you can actually grow up. And that has to move forward, the Chariot. The Chariot is moving forward. Oh my gosh. I didn't even realize it. These are all swords. There's one pentacle, guys. This is about your truth right now. I have major goosebumps. Huge, huge goosebumps. Look at these cards. So we started out with the Queen of Swords. We went to the Chariot movement. And then we went to the King of Swords. Powerful truth. This is about truth inside and out of your spirituality. I don't know who this is for, but you got to come out and say who you are. You really got to come out and say who you are. Definitely. You've got to come out and say who you are. And that's your internal self. Who are you really? Because we have the Six of Swords. You're fighting. You are fighting. You're fighting with yourself. Six of Pentacles. And then we have the Seven of Swords. 6, 7 Pentacles. Wow. This is powerful. This is about your feelings towards yourself, respect towards yourself, emotions towards yourself, moving in the future. The Chariot is about moving. And we're also in the new moon, Pisces and Aquarius. We are moving, guys. And you've got to now project how you want to be. And you need to help somebody else. I feel like there's an energy out there that needs help in you helping them say, hey, just be yourself. Be the true you. Stop faking it, or stop being somebody you're not. I don't know who that's for. This is huge. Oh, I'm so sorry. Again, it's my day before my surgery, so I'm being sort of pummeled with people wanting orders, people wanting this, people wanting that, and I'm trying to get everything done. So we'll see how much I get done today. So this is going to be work for somebody. There's two energies. I've got one energy coming towards you, one energy that's actually you. So the one that's coming towards you, I feel, has a problem with their holding their tongue in anger. And this, I don't know who this is. Stay optimistic for yourself. Stay in spirit for yourself. Stay and ask for the angelic realm to help you stay calm, stay peaceful, and if you need to, walk away. I don't know who this is for, but you need to be asking. I've got goosebumps for somebody. For the other person, this has been really, really hard work. This has been for somebody trying to come out with their spirituality. It's been really, really hard for them to do this. I don't know who that's for. But you need to, because this is a forward movement. You can't go backwards. Please don't go backwards. That's not the way we're intended to do. The past is done. The past is done. Why is the Pentacles in here? This is all swords. This is all about truth. I'm going to have to get a clarification on that pentacle. We have the 8 of Swords. Oh my gosh, all swords. This is really about somebody's truth. Okay. We have the 8 of Swords, the 7 of Swords again. Didn't we have the 7 of Swords? No, we had the 6 of Swords. No, we had the 7 of Swords. So we have the 8 of Swords and the 7 of Swords, which is about betrayal, something about lying, cheating. Are you cheating yourself? Are you lying to yourself? Who's lying to you? And are you paying attention to it because it's creating a real problem in your life? This victim mentality here is got to stop. This victim mentality is like, oh, yeah, but it never works out for me. There's victim mentality is excuses like you've got a bunghole. Really, it stinks. Really, people see through your excuses, and at some point, somebody's life is going to be like, you know what, you're just full of excuses. You're going to hear that, and you know why? Because you don't want to heal. Got to heal. Got to walk in the truth. I don't know who this is for. However, you know what? When the betrayal card comes up, we say the betrayal card. We always say, who betrayed me? Who betrayed me? We're always pointing fingers. Where did you betray yourself? That's the whole thing. That's about truth to self first, because then you'll get through the storm. Didn't I say this in the beginning? Rather than like this. Okay, so the storm is going to stay a little calmer. Yes, there's going to be a storm, but you know what? You're going to be in a dinghy and you're going to be going and you're okay. But when you're in a storm like this, your boat's going up and down and it's capsizing and turning around and being all kerfuffled. Okay, so it's your choice, your journey. So you got to get your feelings in check. You got to get your spirituality in check. And ask for help from the angelic realm, for the divine. Stay optimistic and be creative in how you're doing it. Be creative in how you're doing it. So here's the thing, is that when you're creative in how you're moving forward with a new way of your journey, sometimes you have to do it with baby steps and tell only people that are close to you. Are you going to lose some? Yeah. When I told people about my clairvoyance and that I do tarot, and especially my Christian people, friends, gone. Because they don't understand that tarot is not evil. Tarot is not. It didn't even start out that way. People made it look evil. And the thing is, the cards are a tool. Anybody can read tarot. It's the person that is the conduit that is coming through. Do they actually have a relationship with the divine to be a conduit to read these in a positive manner? Or are they a conduit for a darker, lower vibrational source? Most of us want to bring people up. Most of us want to lift people up. Most of us want to help people with their problems to get through and really good. But some people, I'm not gonna, because I love the tarot community. However, some are not real. Some of them do it just for the money. I don't do it for money. I don't even make any money at it. So, and if I do a reading, that's something that is more of a coaching session, put it that way. So anyway, we'll see what we go from here. Wow, this is powerful. This is so powerful. Somebody is going to witness some change. Oh my gosh. I can't make this up. Somebody is going to be divided. So remember, this sword is a double-edged. Not all swords are double-edged. However, this is a double-edged sword. Somebody is going to be divided. And when you come out with your truth of who you are and what you want and how you want to be, and you're sick and tired of faking it until you make it, or being somebody for everybody else, but not yourself, when you come out and do that, just know that it is going to create some division. You have to be ready for that. And that is okay, because these are your feelings, your emotions that you're planning to move forward in a positive journey, a uplifting journey, a forward movement journey. not going backwards. Forward movement. I don't know who that's for. All right. Huge. We've got 2 Seven of Swords. And then we have, yeah, 2 of the Queen of Swords. All about swords today. Yes, definitely. So we have the Ace of Cups, 5 of... okay, thank you. The Ace of Cups, the 5 of Swords, and the 2 of Wands. This is about your future, guys. This is about your journey forward from this day forward. Not from yesterday, not from tomorrow, from today. So the Ace of Cups is about an offering of love, joy, peace. I didn't say there wouldn't be storms, but it's love, joy, peace. But you got to look at divine. You got to look at divine. Your eyes have to stay here. You have to just keep asking and requesting from the angelic realm. People say, well, I talk to Michael or Archangel Michael, blah, 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 blah. Or I talk to who, blah, 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 blah. No, I go to divine. Why do I want to talk to them when I can go straight to the source? We have that connection, whether you choose to use it or not. I want to go straight to the source. I don't talk to Mary. I don't talk to Michael. If they want to come through, then I know that they're coming through. However, I go divine. He's the ultimate. Why would I go to anybody else? Makes no sense to me. Anyway, so there's going to be some challenges because somebody's not going to want to stay with you. Be ready for that. And you know what? If they don't want to stay with you, they knew the old you, they knew the fake you, and now that you're coming out with the real you, and that's who you want to be, then what's going to happen is if they need to go, then they never even knew who you were, and they weren't meant to be there. But this is for your future. This is for your future here. This is for your what you're going to do with your future. Somebody's going to help somebody through this whole process in their future journey. Somebody is going to heal other people through this process because you're walking it and you're going through it. And this is where your journey is going to go. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. Leos, you guys have a lot of courage. Your sign has a lot of courage. You have a lot of gentleness. You have a lot of giving. This is for your healing first so that you can do that. The courage to go ahead and be you, be spiritually you, second dimension, not first dimension, making your decisions, asking divine for every single step of the way, what you need to go, how you need to go about it, who you need to touch, all that kind of stuff. And then that courage, when you can do that, is to then be loving and kind and helping in some way of what your talents and gifts are. This is about truth today. This is about truth. And you know what? That person that I told that I said, don't call me lame because I give wisdom and because I hit a really sore nail on the head. And because they can't and don't want to heal, they lash out, and that's not acceptable. You know what? But that's a defense mechanism that if you're in adulthood, that's what they use. They lash out because they've gotten away with it for so many years. But 2, it's fear. Because if they change, they may be a different person. Might not be the person that they're used to, because now when I'm healed, but what they don't realize because they cannot see it yet is that they will become a better, quieter, loving, caring person when they get rid of that garbage. And that's what it is. That's the devil card. That is bondage, literally. All right. So let's get to the planets, guys, because I'm really trying to get all these in today, being fair to everybody. Let's get to the planets for the 15th through the 21st. All right, so we got Peaks of Joy, the number 6, the number 8 with Ghostlands, and the number 7, 6, 7, and 8. And then we had... Okay, so I'm thinking numerology here. So again, Peaks of Joy, ghost lands. You've got peaks of joy. There is going to be peaks of joy, whatever you do. However, you have to get through the hard work. You have to get through figuring out who is truth, what is truth to you. You have to do that. And you do have to look at the details. The details are in between the words. They're in between the lines, sort of reading between the lines kind of thing. This is the planets, because the planets are definitely moving forward. And as I've said to the other signs, the month of March, the planets, the way they're lined up, this is for your body, this is for your mind, this is for your spirit. But you really have to work on your body, making sure that your body is healthy, rested, and everything, because you need this energy, physical energy, eating good nutrition, drinking lots of water, moving. You need to do that, because your body is going to need to be strong for whatever is upcoming here in the future. I don't know what it is, but I know something's coming up. Otherwise, the planets and divine would not be saying, I need you to take care of your body right now. Why would I be having a full knee replacement? Why was this planned now? Why is it that I'm going to need my body here in the near future? I don't know what he's got planned, but I do know I feel something coming. And when I do feel to have those, it's usually within 3 months. So take care of your body, get that nutrition, get that fitness, start walking in the truth, walk in your spiritual side, walk second dimensional first, put first dimension earth second, because anything materialistic can be gone in a heartbeat. Anything to do with earth, politics, all that stuff, it's not going to matter when you take it with you. You can't take it with you. So take love, take kindness, compassion, truth. That will all go with you when you pass on. So that's something to think about today. So hopefully I will see you on the 22nd if everything goes well. Otherwise, I have always enjoyed you guys. I enjoy doing the readings for you. And don't forget to like any YouTube channel, their videos, the YouTube creators. That's how the videos get seen. Please, even if you're watching for a few minutes, like them. If that's the least you can do for them to grow their channel, to help them, it's not going to grow the channel. It'll grow the views for that video, which really is helpful. So make sure you do that. The new moon reading, I usually do one, guys, and I'm probably not going to. If I do one, if I come off the drugs and I'm okay to do a video on the 13th, then I'm not going to announce it, but you'll have to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified that I'm doing it. And that'll be a lot of fun, especially coming off of a big surgery. So, and so I don't know. I have no idea what to expect with this. So I hope all of you have a great week, and we will see you again on the 22nd. Take care, everybody. Bye, Leos. Be strong, be courageous, tell the truth, be the truth you want to be. Grow your journey to a higher level. All right? Love you guys.